that are the minerals. Now when we are discussing the minerals, we must know various types of components that are already present in the food. And some of the important components are the proteins, the fats, the carbohydrates, vitamins, then we have discussed water and roughage. So out of all these types of components, we will now discuss the importance of the minerals. So you must know that minerals are the, we cannot say the most important, but yes, they are the important component of food and they are required in less quantity. So this type of food is required in less quantity and you don't require the minerals as a basic quantity, as a basic nutrient. So basically they are required in less quantity, and the major type of nutrients or the major type of minerals that are important for your growth and development are the iron, iodine, sodium, potassium, and you can say iron, iodine, sodium, potassium and calcium. So basically when I am talking about the minerals, they are the additional requirements in your food. Basically when you have seen other various types of fats or various types of advertisements that a particular organism must consume the iodized salt. Basically what is iodized salt? It is a salt which contains iodine. So iodine requirement is fulfilled by taking salt. So you must consume salt on daily basis, which we already do by taking various types of food, because almost all the food items contain salt, and that salt must be always the iodized salt, because that salt will contain the iodine, which is a major requirement or major component for the minerals. Now when I am talking about the iron, sodium, potassium or calcium, basically calcium is present in the milk component. So milk also contains proteins, also contains fats. So milk generally contains the component of calcium, which is another type of mineral. Now when you require these in less quantities, so there are two major types of food items that contain all types of minerals. So the first important component or the first important type of food is the green vegetables, and the second is the fruits. So you must consume the vegetables and the fruits, because these two components or these two types of food contain all the types of minerals. Now when they contain the minerals, you must consume on daily basis. Now when you consume the minerals, it helps in proper functioning of your body. That means the body will help to maintain the cells, it will help in proper functioning of your body, and it will help in proper growth and development. Because when you consume the vegetables and the fruits, they will provide you the various proteins and provide you the minerals. Now when you have the additional minerals, it will automatically help in the development and the growth of your body. This was everything about the minerals. As I have said, they are not the major nutrient, but yes, you require them in smaller quantities as compared to the proteins, the carbohydrates and the fats. So we have three major components, that is vitamins, carbohydrates, fats and proteins. The water, roughage and minerals, even vitamins sometimes are basically the minor components. So we have three major components: fats, proteins and carbohydrates. Vitamins, minerals and fiber roughage come in the minor quantities. Minor quantity means those types of components which we require in lesser amount. Major means which we require on daily basis. But it is obviously recommended that we should eat the vegetables and the fruits to remain healthy and proper growth of your body. This was about the concept of the minerals found in the various food items.